Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and this time around I'm going to be doing a review for Titanic. And no, not the 1997 James Cameron version. This time around I'm going to be reviewing Titanic, the 1953 Gene Nugasalesco version. So yeah, if you guys don't know, they did a movie about Titanic, back in 1953. Um, so yeah, this movie stars Clifton Webb, Barbara Stanwyck, Robert Wagner, Audrey Dalton, Delma Ritter, Brian Ahern, and Richard Bashart, Bashart, and William Johnston. So yeah, Before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those that have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch the movie Titanic, the 1953 version, haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. That never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, this is a black and white movie. And yeah, it's basically about the Titanic and how it sank. And you have this guy, on a ship, called Sturgis, and he's basically trying to get back to his family, who's also on the Titanic. He basically sneaks onto the Titanic. Um, he's trying to basically get to his family so they could all move to America. And yeah, he and his wife, or I think it's his wife, I don't know. There's some kind of weird divorce thing going there. We don't know if they are divorced or not. Some kind of weird connection between the two of them, going right there. So that's going on, and when Titanic starts sinking, they have to, it's all women and children first. And yeah, and it's really interesting how they interpreted Titanic back in 1953, because of all the rumors and all the stories of Titanic back then. Because back then they didn't know that the ship split in half. They thought that the majority of the women survived. They thought maybe like about 20 men survived. I mean, like legit, maybe okay, not really, but like only about two to 300 men survived. Whatever. Like maybe 25% of the survivors are men. And yeah, I mean, and they kind of played off that and those rumors back then. Here you have all women and children, basically all women and children. They get off the boats. You have maybe aside from the officers, you have maybe like three men who are on the boats. One of them, because he jumped by accident. He was trying to get one of the ropes cut, and he jumped. And another one is there because he disguised himself as a woman. So yeah, and then you have the officers. So it's really interesting how that is. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really like that aspect of the movie. How they kind of made men not weak, but they kind of just made them to die. I mean, you kind of knew that the main character was gonna die, because he's really this troubled soul. But I just didn't really like how. I really didn't like. First off, I don't even understand how the rumor of the majority of men dying came to be, and I really don't like how they kind of played off that. I kind of wish a few more men died and a bit of women died too. I mean, make it fair. Um, so, but overall, it's actually a pretty good story. I mean, there are some things, I think, anarchisms and just things that aren't really well done, but that's mostly due to the timing of when it was made. Mostly due to the timing and the rumors back then surrounding the Titanic of when it was made. So I guess I could give it some kind of slight. The acting is pretty good, and so is the writing. It's pretty decent. So yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give the 1953 version Titanic a 6 out of 10. It's a pretty good movie, decent movie, and yeah, that's basically it for this review. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it already, and if not, why not? And if you have other thoughts on it, like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Remember to follow me on Instagram, which is Daniel Mart, in which I post stuff about comics, TV shows, and movies. And aside from that, that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.